push to start. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do, yeah, I do.
Instead of a beat down section, why not try messing with double time?
What's up, man? This is Daniel, aka Static from Push to Start. We're about to teach a little bit about waving and moving the stuff through the body. Alright, so step one, let's get this started. Let's go. Alright, what's up? Step one. The way I teach it, many people teach different ways. The way that I teach it is the cookie jar method. So what I mean by that is we're going to start with our right arm out, and you're going to dip your wrist into the cookie jar. And you're dipping it to a sense that you're trying to steal a cookie without anybody else knowing about it. So you're trying to be sneaky. So you're trying to dip the fingertips into the wrist. And that's how I teach this, and it's worked. So everybody put your hands up, and you're going to dip the cookie jar. And I just want you to work that wrist a few times. So it looks like that. Alright, now we got the wrist action. The next step is the elbow. The common misconception with the elbow, and when people try to do this, they try to do this swoop motion, trying to go up and down. Your elbow doesn't go up, and it doesn't go down, it goes out. So you're utilizing that. You use the wrist, and your elbow comes out. You see it? Out, and you turn, just out, and then your shoulder comes up. Alright, so that's the next step. You go from your wrist to your elbow. Wrist, elbow, wrist, elbow, and then it's going to follow through here. Alright, so everybody try that. Wrist, elbow to shoulder, just like that. And the elbow is coming out, remember that. Alright, now we got that. Got the wrist, elbow up to the shoulder. The final piece for the one arm, if you're just doing the one arm wave, is his chest. Okay, so you have the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder comes out, and then your chest is coming out. That's the final key, and that's going to help pass it to the other arm. Okay? So what it looks like fast is here. Chest is out. Once this is done, that can kind of relax, and then this is coming out. That's going to be the next step. So again, we'll start from that up. The wrist, fingertips to wrist, elbow out, now chest out. Alright, so now we got it to the chest. The next step is the ending step when you follow through with this arm. Now, on this arm, if you get into the cookie jar on this side, you're reaching out of the cookie jar on this side. And that's simply what you're doing. But you're starting from the opposite. You start wrist, elbow, shoulder, chest. Now it's shoulder, elbow, and then you're taking your hand out on this side. So it should look like this. Coming to your chest, pulling out, and your wrist is pulling out right there. And you want to make sure that it's a smooth all the way through your fingertips. Okay? So from here, your chest is out, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Okay, so what it looks like in the full piece, it's just like that. And you can come back the other way. In, out. Alright, so let's give this a shot. We're going to do this fast, we're going to do it together, we're going to put this together, and you should be able to start waving after this. Alright, so here, back. Here, back.